this is a very critical and very important step, because if you don't follow this, you may be fined very heavily.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you guys? My name is Wasif and I'm your host here today. Today I'm going to talk about some problems that people normally face when they are coming to China. So I thought that might be a good topic to discuss. So in today's video, let's discuss these things. The first step is that, as you guys mostly know, that there are global services that work in all around the world normally do not work in China. So you better come prepared for that. Like the services, I'm talking like services about Google, YouTube, and any other service that work globally does not work in China. So that's what I'm talking about. So you better come prepared. So how to get prepared for those things? The one thing you can do is, whenever you land in China, you should get some internet SIM or mobile card with you just as you land, because I can guarantee you that after you land, nothing will work here. And if you don't have internet, you will find yourself in a stuck situation. You will find yourself in a box where anything is like outside of it and you cannot access anything. So when you land in China, first of all, buy a SIM card with internet. That is gonna help you a lot. The second thing is about reaching your destination. So for that, you have to keep the destination address written on a piece of paper where you have to reach in Chinese, in mobile, on a piece of paper as well. Because the first people that you will encounter outside are the taxi driver. They cannot speak English. You cannot communicate well with them. So there are just few ways to contact with them. Either you show them the Chinese address or you talk Chinese with them. There is nothing else you can do. So that's how it is important. That's why it is important to write the address in the Chinese with you. Apart from that, what you can do is you can download some app that is called Didi or Baidu Translator with you, so that it can facilitate you in the process of communication. Didi is the app that is most commonly used in China, that is available in English language as well. And the facility of that app is that it can also help you to write in English about your destination. So you just write it in English and it will let you do the rest of the process very conveniently. But if you don't have the Didi application, then the second way is you have a Google Translator. I will put the link in the description. That can help you in translating while you are trying to communicate with the driver. So you can tell him where you want to go. At least you can tell about the area or nearby surroundings that you want to go to. So that can also help in that. So few things: address of the destination, the apps, Didi for the moving around in the city, and the third is the Baidu Translator. These are the few things that are the necessary things that you need to pack up with you when you are arriving to China. The next thing is that about the communication with other people. So as I told you guys in the beginning of this video, that other services like Gmail, YouTube, they don't work in China. Similarly, WhatsApp and other messaging applications also don't work in China. So what's the alternative for that? How will you be able to communicate with your friends and families when you are in China? So for that, there are few applications that you can install in your phone beforehand, before coming to China. That is WeChat, that is most mostly used in China, everywhere, in every city. That is very handy app, even it is used for the payment as well. And the second is QQ. So these are the two applications that you can install in your mobile applications that you can install in your phone, so that you can easily communicate with your friends here in China and as well outside China as well. I would suggest that it will be a very good step that if you register your WeChat account before coming to China, because you may face some problems while registering it, as China has applied some restrictions on registering accounts outside of China. So it will be better if you register freehand. The next thing I'm going to talk about is about the navigational applications. So as I mentioned already, Google will also not work here, so Google Maps will also not work. So you have to find an alternative application for that as well. For that, we have an alternative called Baidu Apps or AMP app. So these are the two applications that you can use while you want to communicate or navigate when you are in China. but there is still a problem when you are trying to use these applications because they are also in Chinese, so you might get some time to get familiar with these. That's why I'm telling you beforehand what you have to do, what you have to get familiar with when you are coming to China. So better to install them freehand and get used to it. You get familiar with them as well. The final thing today I'm going to talk about is finding the residence, proper residence for yourself. So about the students can find their residence as they normally live in the hostels that universities provide, so there is no problem from them. But if you are coming here to work and you are trying to find your own apartment or own your residence, then you have to find an agent to help you out, or you have to find a Chinese friend to help you out. And there are a few things that you have to take care of when you are trying to do that. One thing is, if you are using an agent, you have to pay a proper fee to them because they are helping you, they are providing you services to find a house to rent to you. And there are few things after you have rented the house, they are also very important. After you have rented a house in China, then within 24 hours you have to register that house address in the nearby police station. This is a very critical and very important step, because if you don't follow this, you may be fined very heavily. I am saying this because I have faced these things and I have been fined as well. So better to take care of these and better to take notes of these as well. But there is one point: if you are staying in a hotel, then you don't have to worry about it because the hotel will do that for you. You don't have to go to police station for that. Final thing I'm going to talk about today is that the food. Normally when people come, China is full of food. They will not have any problem finding any food or finding any delicious food for them, because China is full of delicious food. There are a lot of variety in every region, in every part of the city as well. You can find a variety of different foods. But people like us, like we are Muslims, so we may get some problem. So for people like us, there are langar lamias everywhere where you can find halal food, and they are easily available throughout the city. So that's how you can find food easily in China as well. I think that is pretty much all that I want to cover today, and I wish you guys very best of luck. Whenever you come, for whichever purpose you come, you come and you have a great time here, because I really find it very amusing that to live in China, because the quality and the standard of life is very high and I really enjoy living here. So I hope the same for you guys as well, that your experience is good, and that is the only purpose of creating this video, so that your experience goes very smooth and the problems I face do not happen with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope this video is useful for you guys. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share with others so that it can be useful for others. I think that's all for now. Bye bye. See you in the next one.